BTS's oldest member, Jin, has been in the military for about 5 months. His discharge date is scheduled for June 12, 2024. After Jin, J-Hope enlisted on April 18, 2023, and his discharge date is scheduled for October 18, 2024. The remaining members also plan to fulfill their military service obligations in order. If we assume that they enlist in order of age, it is estimated that the order will be Suga, Jimin, Taeyang, and Jungkook. So, when will all the members be discharged after enlistment? Let's find out about their background for enlistment together. First, Korean male celebrities must enlist in the military before they turn 29 years old. This is because South Korea and North Korea are not in a state of peace, as they signed an armistice in 1953. Therefore, young men in South Korea are serving their military duty by enlisting in the military. Even BTS cannot avoid this, and the members have always shown their intention to come back well, in a lively and cheerful manner, in line with their group name. However, there are many people who are greatly disappointed because there may be small and large injuries while training in the military, and they cannot see their activities during the service period of 18 months. The demand for BTS's military exemption was a hot topic that everyone was paying attention to, including their fans and even people who were not fans. The current Military Service Act only applies to artists and athletes in the arts and sports fields, excluding the popular culture field. So popular culture artists cannot be exempted from military service. In the case of pure art, if you win an international competition or contest, you will be exempted from military service. But for popular culture artists, the best benefit is to defer military service. However, BTS has spread K-pop all over the world, including Europe and the United States. They have achieved unprecedented and amazing achievements, such as topping the Billboard charts, winning the Billboard Music Awards, and winning the American Music Awards. In response, there are voices in the political fields that BTS should be given the benefit of military exemption, as they are at the forefront of promoting the country's honor in the same way as national athletes in the sports world. However, during the legislative process in November 2022, there was a backlash against the idea of an exemption for the national honor. This is because the concept of national honor itself is vague, and it is the national duty of all adult male youth who are not exempt. The National Assembly, which has experienced such a controversy on fairness, has stopped all discussions related to BTS. It was a hotly debated issue that pitted several fairness issues against each other. But it is important to note that the BTS members, who are the subject of the issue, never expressed their desire for military service benefits before the parliamentary debate. They have repeatedly stated that they will fulfill their military service, and the stance of ARMY is also to not use BTS for politics. At this point, BTS made a surprise announcement that they would be taking a break from group activities and embarking on solo activities, saying, "We need our own time for growth." Some fans were surprised by the announcement that the group would focus on individual activities, thinking that it meant the group was breaking up. However, this was not the case. The group was simply adjusting their activities to fit their military service schedule. As a result, BTS will all enlist in the military. Before enlistment, the first performer of his individual career was J-Hope, who appeared as the headliner at the music festival Lollapalooza in Chicago. As J-Hope released his first solo album, Jack in the Box, to show a different side of himself that he had not shown before, and to show his ambition to grow one step further. Next up, the eldest Jin had a concert with Coldplay in Argentina, along with the release of his solo album The Astronaut. He showed his humorous side on YouTube channels such as Caring for Nothing, Wongmaesu, and popular variety shows such as Running Man. He became the advertising model for Jin Ramen, which has the same name as his own name and caused a global shortage. Ara featured on Balming Tiger's song, Sexy Feeling, and showed his intellectual side once again by hosting the educational variety show, Alsil and Jub. He also showed his true love for music through his interview with Pharrell Williams and the Rolling Stones. Suga hosted the YouTube talk show, Shagyuda, which is an abbreviation for Suga and Drinking Time, and communicated with his seniors and juniors in the industry. After the release of his solo album, D-Day, as a guest, he became the first BTS member to embark on a solo world tour. The youngest member, Jungkook, performed at the opening ceremony of the 2022 Qatar World Cup and impressed fans all over the world. He even attracted sports fans who are not K-pop fans. He often communicates with fans through live broadcasts and fills in the members' absence. Jimin released the collaboration song, Vibe, with Big Bang's Taeyang, and then released his solo album, Face, and topped the Billboard Hot 100 with the title song, Like Crazy. As a result, Jimin has become the first artist to achieve #1 on the Hot 100 chart, both as a group and as a solo artist. V appeared on the variety show, Sejin's House, as an intern, and he showed a friendly charm that contrasted with his glamorous appearance. He felt his popularity with a large presence. The 7 members have put aside their group activities, which they have been doing for 9 years, and started solo activities. Despite the absence of 2 members due to the military, they are each exerting their great influence. It is expected that the last member to join the army during this period will be the youngest member, Jungkook. Jungkook showed a brave appearance by saying, "I will go and come back in a cool way," mentioning the military through a Weverse live broadcast. Judging by Jungkook's age, he must join the army by 2026 if he does not postpone his enlistment. If he enlists in the military in August or September 2026, his discharge will be expected to be in January or February 2028. It will be a difficult choice to decide whether to stay in touch with fans until the end of his members' military service or to enlist at a similar time to the remaining members and hasten their full group activities. However, it is unknown whether the group will resume activities immediately after their discharge, and if you had the album preparation period, it is better to expect to wait until the second half of 2028 or the first half of 2029. No matter what the process and results are, if you silently support the members who are spending a hard time fulfilling their military duties, BTS will repay Yaram wise as they have been so far.